Hey guys, hope you're having a good week. Hey, I think one area that I know we struggle in, I think a lot of people struggle in, is apologizing to their kids when they make a parenting mistake. Last week, a couple weeks ago, I talked about there are no perfect parents, there are no unicorn parents. We all make mistakes. And I think it's important for us to recognize that we make those mistakes, but also to apologize to our children when we make those mistakes. I think if we don't do that, if we go about our business and just don't even acknowledge that we made a mistake and continue pushing on, I think that does two things to our kids. One, I think it can create some insecurities within them. If they do something that prompts us to a response that isn't justified, we're telling them that that behavior is bad and this is the reason why. And maybe it's not a bad behavior. So I think if we do that repeatedly, which again, we're going to make repeated parenting mistakes, but if we do that repeatedly, it's going to create some insecurity within our kids. And two, I think it demonstrates a lack of personal responsibility. If we don't acknowledge our mistakes, we don't own our mistakes, we're teaching our kids that you don't have to do that. You can slide by, you can press on and not worry about how it affects other people. And I think those are two areas that we want to make sure that we instill the correct responsibility in. So again, if you make a parenting mistake, it's simple, just apologize. The other day, it was a long day. It was towards the end of the day. The girls hadn't been eating very good at all. You guys go through that where all they want to do is snack throughout the day. They just graze. They don't ever finish anything. They just graze. We had gotten to dinner. Presley had eaten dinner, a little bit of dinner, and then she'd ask for a yogurt about 10 minutes later. And what did I do? I just exploded on her, yelled at her, sent her to her room, told her to be in the room, I think probably for an hour, some really unjustified punishment. But I recognized that that wasn't the way to handle that situation. I went up, I apologized to Presley. Our kids will forgive us. They're very understanding. And I think when we demonstrate that responsibility of apologizing for a mistake, we're teaching them to be responsible kids. And I think we need to do that to raise leaders. So just wanted to bring attention to it, talk about that a little bit. Special thank you to my CrossFit friend Annie for inspiring this post.